Hello everybody, I'm Shumita from Nestle and very happy to be associated with FoodQuest today and very happy to be sharing two lovely recipes made with our Nestle products with you all. So we're going to do one sweet and one savory item, and since it's winter now, there are lots of colored fruits and vegetables in the market. So I'm going to do a sweet item first, a cake rather, and it's a carrot cake that I'm going to make. Carrots are in abundance in the market. You're getting a lot of the red carrots. Carrots are a good source of vitamin A, good source of fiber, very healthy. So let's make an eggless carrot cake today. For the eggless carrot cake, first and foremost, before I get into the ingredients, preheat your oven to 180 degrees centigrade. Grease and line a square or a round baking tin of approximately 8 inches in diameter. Grease it, line it with paper, preheat your oven to 180 degrees centigrade, and then we get started in making our cake batter, because this batter doesn't take much time. It hardly takes 5 minutes to make the batter. So how do we go about it? Yes, first and foremost, you need a tin of Milkmaid, 100 grams of butter, salted or unsalted. In winter, you may need to soften the butter a little. Okay, so 100 grams of butter, a tin of Milkmaid, 2 cups of grated carrot, 2 cups of grated carrot, 200 grams of flour, and to the flour add 1 teaspoon of soda bicarb and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and sift it well. A teaspoon of fresh nutmeg powder also is to be added to the flour mixture. So the flour mixture has a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of soda bicarb and a teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg powder. And yes, a cup of soda water, plain aerated soda water. Have these ingredients ready and then we get started. How do we go about it? Take the 100 grams of butter, melt the butter if it's very hard, soften the butter rather, add the Milkmaid to it. A tin of Milkmaid is what will go into the carrot cake. It's an eggless carrot cake, a vegetarian recipe, and mix the Milkmaid and the butter nicely together till it becomes nice and creamy. Okay, and remember the oven is already at 180 degrees, it's being preheated. So here we are. You can use a wooden spoon or a normal steel spoon, or you can use an electric hand beater to do this. I'm using just a spoon today, a normal, stainless steel spoon to make the batter. So add 2 tablespoons of the maida mixture to the Milkmaid and butter mixture and a little soda water and mix it well together. And I will continue doing this, adding the maida mixture and the soda water till the entire amount is used up. This cake will weigh almost 2 pounds. And see, I haven't added any sugar to this recipe because the condensed milk is enough to sweeten our cake. A nice healthy cake which your children, the entire family, I can bet on you will enjoy this recipe. It's a nice way of getting carrots into their stomach also, because kids sometimes tend to be a little fussy. So here we are. I'm adding the maida along with the soda water alternately to the batter. Both soda bicarb and baking powder have been added to this mixture. It's an eggless cake, remember, so we need to get the right texture, which is why we're adding soda bicarb, baking powder and soda water. So here we are, we're almost done. The cake batter is almost ready. It will take around 40 to 45 minutes to bake this cake, because as I told you, this cake is around 2 pounds in total after baking. For more interesting recipes and for different cake recipes, please visit www.milkmaid.in. The batter's ready, and I've now added the grated carrots and I'm mixing it a little lightly. Okay, see, I'm mixing it a little lightly. You can even add some raisins to this cake and make a carrot and raisin cake. But I'm making a plain carrot cake today. So here we are. My cake batter is ready. And it is now, I'm going to pour it into the cake tin, which I greased and lined with paper. And then we will bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade for 40 to 45 minutes till the cake, is nice and done. You insert a clean knife or a toothpick in the cake batter, and if it comes out clean, you will know that the cake is done. So here's the cake batter ready, and I have baked a cake and kept to show you how this cake comes out. It turns out exactly like this. Because we can't afford to wait for 45 minutes to get the cake done and shown to you, I baked a cake in advance to show you how it would look like. Any questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Or else we'll move on to our second recipe, a quick, easy and a healthy recipe which I'm going to make using our favorite Maggi noodles. So I'm going to share with you, as I said, it's winter and there are lots of exciting and lovely colored vegetables in the market. So I'm going to make a spinach and noodle salad. Okay, Maggi noodles with a difference, and for this we're going to use Maggi veg atta noodles. Maggi veg atta noodles, 1 pack. Okay, and first let me show you the ingredients. 1 pack of Maggi veg atta noodles, and then we're going to use a lot of colored vegetables over here. I've got mushrooms, 3 or 4 chopped, 1 small capsicum chopped, 1 large tomato de-seeded and chopped, spring onions, okay, 1 spring onion sliced, 4 or 5 spinach leaves shredded, and paneer 1 cup. We also have a dressing, but I will tell you about the dressing a little later. Let's get started with the salad. So for this recipe, you take 1 cup of water, put the water in a pan, and then add the Maggi noodle taste maker. I'm adding vegetable atta noodles to make the salad really nice and healthy. Okay? Your vegetables here have to be chopped and kept ready. So to 1 cup of water, I've added the taste maker of the atta noodle packet, and once the water comes to a boil, I will add the noodle cake to it. Vegetable atta has the goodness of atta, the goodness of protein, the goodness of fiber. So I'm going to cook the atta noodles, and when the noodles are half done, I'm going to add the veggies to it. What veggies am I going to add to it? Well, I'm going to add the palak, 3 to 4 leaves shredded. I'm going to add the mushrooms, 3 to 4 chopped. I'm going to add spring onions. I'm going to add the capsicum. And when am I going to add it? I'm going to add it when the noodles is half done. It's a salad, so I have to be careful not to overcook the vegetables, right? The vegetables should be done, but at the same time, they should be a little crunchy. So this is a spinach and noodle salad, and it's a very healthy salad, very tasty, Believe me, if you make it once, you will feel like making it again. It's so delicious. And for more interesting Maggi recipes, please visit maggi.in, www.maggi.in, for more variety and more variations. My noodles are half done. I'm putting the chopped capsicum. I'm putting the mushroom and the spinach. See, these are the vegetables that I have chosen, but you can always change the vegetables according to your choice, right? In fact, you can even add colored bell peppers to this. Red bell peppers and yellow bell peppers would add some additional color to it. I'm adding the tomatoes now. Tomatoes I put in last because tomatoes don't take much time to cook. And some of the spring onion, and the rest I will sprinkle over the salad when it's done. So now I'm turning off the flame and let the noodles cook in the heat of the pan. And meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a salad dressing. For the salad dressing, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of Maggi hot and sweet sauce. I've got 2 tablespoons measured and kept over here. To this 2 tablespoons of Maggi hot and sweet sauce, I'm going to add a tablespoon of vinegar. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to it. This is a dressing that I'm making, and I'm also going to add a teaspoon of pepper powder. 1 teaspoon may be a little too much. Let's add half a teaspoon, and half a teaspoon of mustard powder. So I haven't put in all the pepper powder because it may become a little too spicy. So this is the salad dressing that I've made using 2 tablespoons of Maggi hot and sweet sauce, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, half a teaspoon of pepper powder, half a teaspoon of mustard powder, and I'm combining all these ingredients nicely together. Okay, now here I go, sprinkling the salad dressing over the cooked Maggi noodles. Mix it well together. And this is a salad which you can have warm or you can have at room temperature also. Doesn't it look nice? And believe me, it tastes really very nice also. So here we are. I'm pouring the salad into a bowl and I'm going to sprinkle the remaining spring onions over it, and that's it. My spinach and noodle salad is ready. You can have it cold or you can have it right away. And this recipe makes enough salad to serve 3 persons. A nice healthy recipe from the house of Maggi. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. The recipes are being shared in the chat box.